The hum of the spacecraft was the only sound that accompanied Commander Alara Voss as she floated through the observation deck, eyes fixed on the glowing orb that was Kepler 22b. After 600 years in cryogenic stasis aboard the Odyssey Ark, the crew had awakened just days before entering orbit around the planet humanity had pinned its last hopes on. Earth had long since crumbled under its own weight-climate collapse, wars over water, skies choked with poison. But Kepler 22b, a super-Earth more than 600 light-years away, held promise: temperate climate, potential liquid water, and the dream of starting again. As the ship descended through its atmosphere, emerald clouds swirled across vast, unbroken oceans, and endless stretches of land shimmered beneath a pale golden sun. The gravity was heavier than Earth's, and the air dense with unfamiliar particles, but it was breathable and incredible wind. They named the landing site New Dawn, a hopeful echo of what they'd left behind. The soil was rich and warm, flecked with bioluminescent flecks that shimmered underfoot. Strange, towering flora greeted themsky-piercing stalks with translucent leaves that folded inwards at dusk, and blooms that sang in the wind with haunting, whale-like tones. Local fauna emerged cautiously, six-legged creatures with mirrored eyes, luminous fur, and curiosity rather than fear. Despite their alien form, they reminded Alara of wolves guarded, graceful, always watching. The days stretched longer than Earth's, about 30 hours each, and every moment was spent testing, cataloging, and building. Tents became domes, domes became habitats, and slowly a colony began to rise from the soft soil. The AI system, Aura, managed infrastructure and monitored the environment, constantly adapting to the strange new rhythms of the world. But not everything was welcoming. Kepler 22b's beauty masked its dangers. On the 12th night, a magnetic storm lashed across the colony, shattering equipment and throwing the ecosystem into chaos. Trees actually screamed as the electromagnetic pulses triggered a chorus of defensive wails. The mirrored-eyed creatures vanished. For hours, the sky flashed with blue lightning, and Alara stood outside, unflinching, feeling both awed and fragile beneath this alien storm. Still, they rebuilt. That's what humans did. Weeks turned into months. They discovered that the planet had seasons. Subtle and strange temperatures shifted not with heat, but with the color of the light, a slow, cosmic rhythm of warm gold to icy blue. And in those shifting lights, the settlers began to dream again. Children were born. Gardens grew. Stories were told not about Earth, but about Keplertha singing trees, the twin moons that rose in tandem, the soft lull of ocean waves under unfamiliar constellations. Alara kept a single item from Earth, a cracked photo of her family, long gone. She looked at it sometimes, but not with sadness. They had given everything so she could stand here, under a strange sky, and whisper to the stars that humanity had made it. Kepler 22 was not a second Earth. It was something entirely different, something new, and for the first time in centuries, the future felt wide open.